May I say to you that sacrifice is not only in substance, in physical substance like money, like your material things. No. Sacrifice can still come in other areas. Prayer and fasting can become a sacrifice. You can offer prayer as a routine. You can pray congregationally. We can fast and pray as a church. But prayer can become a sacrifice. God can walk up to you, touch one part of your being and tell you, son, I'm giving you grace to fast for the next 1 year. And you go on the 1 year fast. Now fasting at that level has become a sacrifice. Then he looks at you and says, even for this 1 year, I will cause you to pray 12 hours per day for the next 1 year. Now prayer has become a sacrifice. Not those 7 hour, 5 hour songs, 7 hour songs you do per day. If you are praying 7 hours per day, you are doing well as a Christian, but that is not sacrifice. Because in Jewish custom, they have 7 times of prayer per day. So if I go 7 times a day and I follow the principle of an hour of prayer every time I pray, that's 7 hours per day. 7 hour prayer per day is the general. You cannot offer sacrifice of prayer. Now offer sacrifice of money too. You are still doing akagong. I fasted for 366 days. Nobody knew I was fasting for 3 days. It was just like a normal lifestyle. Those things don't just happen. It comes to you, it touches a part of your being, and you do it effortlessly. It can tell you, son, give me your sleep for the next 2 years. So 10 a.m. to 6 a.m. for you is not sleep, it's prayer. So it takes you on a journey. You are doing a 2 years vigil, praying. And you will do it so effortlessly that people are asking, how do you do that? Upholding the church. You become a watchman for the body of Christ. There's a sacrifice of prayer and fasting that a man can offer to God. You know, when you started 1 year, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you are going 8 hours vigil every day. The realm of the spirit will not, they will not see, they'll just be ignoring. I've met men that do 90 days vigil. They just pass by, okay. When you are now doing it 10 months, they begin to say, what's happening in that corner? 12 months, now 16th month, they say, wait, there is something that is happening here. That man is a living sacrifice, offering sacrifices for nations. Prayer and fasting can become sacrifice. And it's for men of stature. I met a man that has done vigil for 2 years. 8 hours vigil for 2 years. No sleep. He only sleeps in the day. The man told me, when he got to the second year, I think about 14th month, he said the Lord visited him and told him that I'm taking you to another country. You need to be in the center of the east to offer prayer for the church. He was in Ghana. And the Lord took him from Ghana, not by aeroplane, not by road. And he found himself in another country, in a house underground. And the Lord said to him, stay here. This is where you will be for the next 1 year. Because in that particular nation, Christians were persecuted. And he says to me, once in 1 week, it's either a cat or an animal will bring him food and he will eat. And he was there for about a year until the siege and the persecution against the Christians in that area ceased. Now, when those Christians were delivered from persecution and attack, they didn't know who prayed. But a man offered himself as a living sacrifice. See, there are men. Don't look at yourself and think you are somebody. They are not doing anything. They are men who have offered. They've slaughtered themselves. When I met that kind of man, I wept. I'm like, Lord, hey, when will I start now?